There you go, Jan.
All right, thank you people for coming today. Thank you so much. We want to tell you a little bit about what we're doing here. We're making apple cider. And what makes the tasty apple cider, what makes the very best is two different apples. One tangy with a little bit of tang to it, and a sweet apple like a Golden Delicious. These are pink ladies. Sometimes we use wine sap, sometimes we use red delicious, but the important thing is two different apples. One would be all sweet and one of this would be all tangy, so we mix the two of them together. We enjoy doing this, and we have the portable press that we can take places, and we every year at our house at home we have the girls look forward to it, and all the grandkids, they all come and help, and we have a day, usually about the second week in November, and we probably make 100 gallons probably. And we invite neighbors, people from the church to come, and we give them that. Everybody that comes leaves with a half a gallon or a gallon of cider. And at the end of the day, we divide it all up 4 ways, put it in the freezer. If you freeze it the same day you make it, it's as good as the day you made it. And really and truly, what we're giving to the public here when they come along is apple juice. But it takes about a week for it to become real cider. Now, if you wanted to go a little further, there's something called hard cider that you put sugar with it and some yeast and let it work off, and you have an alcoholic beverage. One lady came by one day and she said, I want some hard cider, because that's what we're referring to. That's what it's called, hard cider. But she said, I want some hard cider. I said, how do I make it? I said, oh ma'am, that's easy. I said, you take this half a gallon that I give you, take it home, put it in the freezer, and go back in, take it out in 3 or 4 days. I said, you got hard cider. She said, that ain't what I'm talking about. I want some alcohol in it. I said, well, we don't make that. I said, what we make for kids to drink, grandma to drink, grandpa to drink, most grandmas and grandpas. Some of the grandmas and grandpas from the mountains, they want some of that little twang too in it, but that's okay. But we enjoy doing it, and it's something we've done for a long, long time. I get my apples from a guy up on Highway 18 out of Lincolnton when 27 runs at 18. It's Davis and Son, Gary Davis and Alan Davis, and they're two great guys that share with us, and they have a huge orchard, and he probably gives away 5 to 6 to 10, sometimes 10,000 bushels a year. And he knows what we do with it. We don't sell it. We give it away. We give it to people at the church. We give it to senior citizens. We give it to anybody. And he knows what we do with it. He gives us the apples every year to do it with. What we're doing here today at Dallas Park, it's a little festive thing they do every year for the children. And today's been bad weather. We hoped that there'd be more people here, but there's not that many here. But come here, Josh. Come here.
It's starting to rain a little bit now.
I want to introduce to you Josh. And he heads up this park, this deal here. And Josh
Are we
is
on
a
a
good
video
friend.
here?
Yeah, I want you to come here. This is Josh Henderson. Josh heads up this whole thing. Every year, when weather permitting and the temperature right, he makes snow out here for the kids. Last year it was a foot deep out there.
Yeah.
He made snow all night Friday night, and it stayed here for a week or two. But this year the temperature wasn't quite cold enough. But we had our own natural snow most of the day. But Josh is a great guy, and Josh has turned this park around 180 degrees from what it was. He's created something that's friendly for everybody. It's friendly, it's good for the environment, it's good for people, it's good for Gaston County and the town of Dallas. This place, he's put it on the map. Josh Henderson. Thank you, Josh.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for everything you do.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys for coming.